Welcome back. Want to remind you we have the Steelers game, and actually the next two preseason, the first of the regular season. In fact, after that, we have a few more too. So KDKA TV, you got the best seat in the house. 7 o'clock, our coverage begins this Saturday against Detroit at Heinz Field, 7:30 kickoff. Also tomorrow on the Pompeani podcast, I have a nice discussion with Merrill Hodge about what he's seen from the Pittsburgh Steelers so far. That drops sometime around noon on KDKA.com, Odyssey, and Spotify. Let's go out to the lines, Paul. We have Matt in Pittsburgh on line 3. Hey, Matt. Hello, Matt.
Best dressed man in the city.
Thanks,
okay,
Matt.
we talked Pirates Pirates baseball the other day. They had, I think their best chance was game 2, but they just got completely blown out last night. And what do you think about Kalen Ballage as the backup to Najee? I'll let you guys go.
Balaj. I think Balaj has a good chance at that, but let me get back to the first one. I would be really concerned, Paul, if I were the Pirates about JT Brubaker, just because he started well. They expected big things from him. He gives up more home runs than anyone in the league, and his ERA is about 6 right now. What do you make of him and his problems?
Well, I mean, I think the biggest thing with him is he's got to figure out how to, stop giving up gopher balls. I mean, that is a big thing with him. But I think that the other thing is, what's his ceiling, Bob? When you look at a guy like him, he's a 4th or 5th starter at best. So, he's got to work and he's got to get better. But I don't know, anybody that thought he was going to be a top of the rotation or anywhere close to the top of a rotation guy really isn't looking at his stuff and what he is. I mean, he's got a, good mentality. He's tough and all that other stuff. But, he doesn't have the stuff to be a great pitcher. He can maybe be a good 4th or 5th guy.
They have a lot of those kind of guys as well. And as far as Balaj, I think he is probably going to McFarland, to me, is the job right now as the backup, Paul, but I think Balaj has a chance.
Well, I think Balaj will be the guy that probably ultimately will cost Benny Snell, right?
Yeah.
Because if you have Balaj, you don't need Benny Snell.
Yep.
Right. I mean, if you have Balaj, though, you really don't need another guy that's just a short yardage kind of guy. So to me, if Balaj makes the team, it probably means Benny Snell won't. I just don't know where Jalen Samuels fits at all. I agree with you. I think McFarland will be the backup.
Jeremy, real quick, you have 20 seconds. Go ahead.
What do you think about Schobert going, getting long term here?
I think he could be a rental just for this year. He could be a guy who's here for a couple of years. I don't see anything about long term, Paul. Do you? You have 10 seconds.
No, I agree with you. I think it's going to be difficult to do more than this year.
But make no mistake, a good pickup for this year because they needed the depth. Zeise, always a pleasure to be on with you. Get that score below 81 at Cedarbrook, all right? And then we'll talk.
I'm going to try.
That's going to do it for us. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 10:35.